Hey guys, in this video I want to do a full review of the HTC One A9. Now, first of all, I want to point out that the HTC One A9 is really a high class, high end copy of the Apple iPhone 6s or 6. So you can see that my 6s looks a little bit different, but because it has this golden color. But if we compare it with my iPhone 6, which is in silver color, you can see they are very similar, using the same type of aluminum, and they feel exactly the same, so they made it very similar to iPhones, but of course you have to consider the price. You get the iPhone type of build quality, and the HTC software, their Sense software with Marshmallow. You also get a Qualcomm chipset, so it's a nice package. It's a mid-range phone. It's a 5-inch display, also bigger than the iPhone 6s and the 6. So yeah, even though it has the same build quality as the iPhone 6s and the 6, it gives you a nice price. And if we compare it like this side by side, you can see that it is thicker as compared to the 6 and the 6s, and it's also taller. So I'm just gonna put the iPhones aside. So I just want to give you a quick look how it looks as compared to iPhones. So yeah, it is really a awesome clone or copy of an iPhone, but yeah, they are giving this iPhone type of quality in a less price. That's awesome. So I don't have any problem with its build quality. It feels really awesome. 10 by 10. I'm really enjoying it. So you can see that we got the volume, the speaker at the bottom with the USB port, and then also the 3.5mm headphone jack, and also on the top you can see that we got nothing, while on the side we got the power button here, which you can easily press, which is also similar to the iPhone, which also has this power button on the right side. But on the iPhone we got volume rocker on the left side, but here we got the volume rocker at the same side as the power button, and on the left side we got the ports for the SD card and the nice SIM card slot there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. On the back you can see the camera is in the middle with the flash, not on the top left corner like the iPhone has. So yeah, they do have a little bit different changing, but overall it does look like an iPhone clone. But with this HTC logo, people are able to tell that this is a HTC phone. So you can see that display is awesome. It is a 5-inch 1080p HD display, has a 440 ppi pixel density, and then also if we take a closer look here, you can see it has a really awesome viewing angles and everything. Comes with its really nice white colors, of course, because it has this AMOLED display technology. See, it's awesome. Looks really awesome. Things are looking very sharp. So yeah, it's a nice display. It is 5-inch, and I think it is pretty much okay for one-handed usage. You don't really have any problem. Of course, if you have like really small hands, then you will face problem, but I think it's pretty awesome. 5-inch display is pretty nice, pretty accurate for one-handed usage. So if we move towards its internal hardware, now yeah, I forgot one thing, that this is a 32GB variant, and it does comes with 3GB of RAM. So yeah, there are two variants. One is 16GB and one is 32GB. So yeah, there's a different 16GB variant comes with 2GB of RAM. So if you want more performance in multitasking, you should go with the 3GB variant. So it also has this really nice notification LED which blinks when the battery is low and all that. Also here, in terms of internal hardware, it has this Qualcomm Snapdragon 617 chipset, having 8 cores, 4 clocked at 1.5 gigahertz and 4 clocked at like a little bit lower. And I think it's like pretty awesome chipset. I've done a gaming review which you can check out on my channel. So I've been really impressed by the performance, really optimized by HTC. You're not going to notice any lag. Now I'm not that much of a regular HTC user in terms of buying phones. This is like my HTC phone after almost a year. I bought the HTC Desire I, then I skipped the One M9, and now I have the A9. So their UI always is always good. It comes with 6.0 Marshmallow, one of the best thing with this phone. So by default, it comes with the Marshmallow. Going into the software information, you can see it has this HTC 7.0 underscore G. Also, this is 6.0. This is pretty awesome, and it has this Sense UI where you can scroll like this, and the notification panel is just looking like a stock, but we have really awesome quick settings, flashlight and everything. And then also if we go back here, you can see that we got the touch keys built into the display. It also comes with this pretty awesome fingerprint scanner here, so which you can also use as a home button. So you can go into setting and set it up. So it's pretty fast here. I made a separate video on how to set it up, so you can also watch that. So you can see if we talk about the lock screen here a little bit, it has this really awesome shortcuts. You can pull the icon here to open it up, and also here you can just normally unlock the phone by swiping up. So performance and software both are really awesome. They are optimized and they look really nice. I will make a separate video on the tips and tricks where I will show you the best features of the software. So it's pretty nice. You know, there's not like a lot of bloatware installed on this phone, so it's pretty nice. And you will have like plenty of storage also if you get the 32GB variant. So if I go into the let's see here, storage and USB, you can see that we get almost like 10.78 gigabyte has been used by the system. So you will almost get like 21 gigabyte of memory out of it, but no worries, because you can install like a 2 terabyte of size of SD card in this phone. You know, that's a lot of memory, so you can't really fill that up. You know, you can of course the apps and games will install in internal memory, but you can use that card to have like photos and everything. So that's a nice thing there. Even though with this awesome design, iPhone type of design, you still get the SD card. That's really awesome. And also if we talk about the camera, now the camera is having a 13 megapixel resolution. It's pretty awesome, but you can't really record a 4K video, but that's okay, because of course you have to remember that this is a mid-range phone from HTC. And yeah, if we take a look here at the camera app here, you can focus where you touch, and you can also go into the settings where you can change the photo size. You have the camera options, ton of modes there, and then also video quality. You can see it's up to 1080p HD, no 4K. Checking out again general settings there. Volume button option, you can set up different functions using volume button, for example, to capture and zoom. So that's pretty nice. Like you can use it to zoom in and zoom out without touching the screen. You could also have this HDR. No, it's not HDR. This is HDR actually. So it's kind of hard to see the camera, but this is the front camera button, which you can switch to the front camera to take selfies. This is the app section where you have these options, selfie button there, and then also we got the slow motion and panorama, pro mode, where you can actually change all the ISO and everything. You know, the ISO, you can mess up with white balance and all that cool stuff. If you are into photography, you can use this mode to make your pictures good. So yeah, I think camera is nice. I made a separate video with the video test, and I'm also going to compare it with all the other phones, including these iPhones here. So yeah, I think camera is nice. I did capture a 4K video here. You can see it looks really sharp. No, it's a 1080p video. No, it's not. It can't record at 4K, but you can see here if I zoom in, this is actually a picture that I took while recording the video. So you can see it's a pretty awesome detail here in this picture. Is giving us a pretty awesome detail overall. And also you can see zooming in, colors are looking very accurate. So if I talk about the battery on this phone, it has a 2150 milliamp hours of battery, which I think is pretty okay for its 1080p display. I basically use Facebook a lot and Instagram, and then also watch I used to watch like YouTube videos, not that much, but still when I'm eating I watch YouTube videos, so it's not that much impressive in terms of battery life, but it does have a better battery performance as compared to iPhone 6s. It lasts up to like 18 hours plus. But of course, if you are going to use like its power saving mode, which it does comes with pretty awesome power saving mode, so they learned a lot from Samsung. Samsung were the first one to introduce like ultra power saving feature, and then we have Sony with their awesome battery feature. So if I go into power, if I go into power, you can see here we got power saver, which is a normal power saver if you turn it on. I haven't turned it on, so if I had turned it on, I might be able to get like almost 1 day of battery out of it, but I was just using it on its default settings. You can also turn on this extreme power saving mode, which basically extend your battery life by giving you some these very specific features, blocking out other features, and you don't have the Wi-Fi access, so it will give you the battery life, and you can use it in an extreme condition where you don't have your charger, so that's awesome. So its battery is good, and overall, if I just round everything up, even though it's a mid-range phone because of the processor, because it's not using Qualcomm 810, but I think even though with Snapdragon 617, there's no lag. You can pretty much play any game on this phone. You can pretty much do anything, any high-end task without any lag or anything bad happening. So it can also have this 6.0 Marshmallow, so it's good in terms of software. It has an awesome build quality like the iPhone. So if you have a dream of owning these, but owning an iPhone, but you can't, you love their build quality but you can't because they are too expensive, then you can buy the HTC One A9. It'll give you Android, but of course at the same time the iPhone's awesome build quality, so that's really awesome. And a lot of people, price does matter a lot. It will cost you around, international prices like $400 something. It's also available on different networks like Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, but of course if you live in Pakistan, then you have to pay almost $500, $520 to get it. So if you get the 32 gigabyte variant, so the 32 gigabyte variant worth it, is really worth it because it has 3 gigs of RAM and more future proof. So yeah, overall I have really strong and good experience with this phone, and I will try out more videos with this one. Probably will do like a water test, because iPhones do great when they're in water. I did a Coca-Cola test, and my 6S is still working like a boss. So yeah, I will do those tests. Also, I will compare it to the competition, and also if you want to see some specific videos, I will make that also. And yeah, it's an awesome phone, and we'll talk more in comparison. So if you have any questions, anything that I missed, if you want to know something about this phone, do let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.